Hi everyone, it's Kathy Zilski. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm excited to be part of the Good Vibes blog hop on behalf of Simon Says Stamp. Simon Says Stamp has a whole new slew of awesome things, and today I am going to work with two of those things. A letter die set from me, CZ Design, and a really cool flower die. So let's get into the products. All right, this is the Hibiscus frame, and it is just a really cool panel die. I love this die, and I am going to be using this, but without the pistol. I think that's called a pistol. It comes with a pistol. I'm not going to use the pistol. I'm going to set that thing aside. Okay. I'm also going to be using this CZ Design Everett solid letters. I have been waiting for a while to release these, and I'm really excited to share this alpha die set. The letters are just under 1.25 inches tall, and it's just a really nice, chunky sans serif font that would be great for card making and scrapbooking. Distress Oxide colors. I'm going to be using Candied Apple, Worn Lipstick, Spiced Marmalade, Squeezed Lemonade, and Twisted Citron. This is just my basic rainbow of colors, and I'm going to be using jumbo sponge daubers and also some mini finger daubers as well. Just some minimal products to create this card and a few other things as we go. So let's get into the card making. First things first, I'm going to cut this die panel out of a piece of Neenah Solar White. This is 80 pound, the 80 pound weight. I'm just going to tack that in place so it doesn't move and go ahead and run it through my, oh, there I am. Hey, shiny. I'm going to run it through my Platinum 6 machine. I got some new plates, so they're super shiny, and you can't help but see yourself. There you go. All right, this thing cuts like butter, and there is the proof. Whatever doesn't just pop out, I just use my Tim Holtz craft pick, just pop those out. And I'm going to set this aside. All right, looks pretty good. Now I'm going to score my card base. This is going to be a top folding card, 5.5 by 4.25 when it folds down, but I am not going to fold this down yet because what I want to do is mask off a little area where I am going to do my ink blending. So I'm just going to use this low tack post-it tape, and I suppose this isn't really a critical step. I just didn't want any ink to go on the edges of my cardstock because I'm going to put this panel right onto the card base. So I'm just masking off about 1/4 inch on 3 sides, just like that. And what I'll do is just kind of use that post-it tape to kind of hold it in place. And now I'm just going to start adding some ink. Now I do not have what is called the light hand in blending. I don't know if I'm ever going to have the light hand, but for something like this, I think that's okay. The most important part of this particular blend is that I get my green from my leaf to stay contained in the area of the leaf. That's really the only part that I really cared about. I wanted to make sure that pink and green didn't run together. I didn't want orange and green to run together, so I'm kind of being careful when it comes around the circle to where the green is. But basically I'm just taking a rainbow of color and adding that color to this card base. And I keep putting my die cut panel over the top just to make sure that everything's filling in and looks good in the right place. And I'm just going to blend until it looks as smooth as humanly possible for me, a non-master blender. One of these days, my dream is that Laura Basson, the one and only Laura, will put on a workshop called Blend Camp. Blend Camp, like Band Camp, only cooler. Laura? Yeah, okay, I think you can do this. All right, I've got my inks looking good, and I'm just going to tap on some little droplets of water with my Distress sprayer pulled out. I'm going to blot that off, add a few more drops, because I really want this to be droppy, because it's a simple card, so the water droplets are great. While that's drying, I'm going to take the letter H and the letter I. And these are all lowercase. Lowercase is very friendly. Did you know that? It's very friendly. I'm going to cut this out 4 times. 4 times for each letter, because what I'm going to do is just glue and stack and glue and stack so that my word, hi, has a little heft and dimension to it. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm not going to show you the whole process because it's kind of tedious, but each one goes just like that. Repeat glue, stick, and there you go until you have all of your letters glued. Now I'm going to peel and reveal. It's not really much of a reveal, but just going to take off the tape because now this panel is dry. I'm going to go ahead and fold this in half, score it down there. Well, the score is in place, but I'm going to press that score down. And now I'm going to take the pad out of my MISTI. This is my little shortcut for getting anything glued down and lined up. I'm adding my dot adhesive. Got the card base right in there, and then I just use the two sides, the top and bottom, press the card base and press the panel. And just like magic, I have a perfectly lined up card base. Isn't that cute? Just that nice pop of color coming behind that graphic flower. I love it. Now I'm going to use this Scrapbook Adhesives Easy Runner. It's very sticky and it's very thin. And I kind of like this for adding my letters quickly. Instead of, I could use spray adhesive. I have more adhesives than you can shake a stick at, but this stuff is kind of cool for letters. And once I get the adhesive on, I'm just going to use the bottom of that opening to quickly line up the H, give it a good press down, and then add the bottom of the I and pop in the top. So I've just got those pressed down right over the top, and I just think this is a really simple, minimal greeting, but I really like how it looks. And now, just to finish off the card, I'm going to add some little droplets from Pretty Pink Posh. Okay, glossy accent story. Bought this new cap, went to take it off, and the whole new little cap part just came right off. I think I'm cursed. If you've watched any of my videos with glossy accents, it's a hot mess. But I love this stuff. It's shiny and it's easy to use if you can get over the cap problem. So I'm still working out my cap issues, but at the end of the day and at the end of the card video, I am still able to put on my little droplets with somewhat, well, with somewhat of an ease. Card making, I tell ya. But that is my finished card project for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are inspired to play with some of these new dies from Simon. Be sure to check out the entire new release. It's fantastic. And if you'd like, give this video a thumbs up or even subscribe. I'd love to have you come back and see more card videos with me again soon. If you are not a fan of this video, well, hugs. Okay, see you next time.